This video update brought to you by Quartermax. Take your car to the max.
I had a guy come up to me, I'm not going to mention his name, and asked me in Houston my first year. And he says, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I was cleaning up, I cooked alligator for everybody, and he comes walking through. Hey, how are you? I said, good. He said, I'm so-and-so. I said, how you doing? He said, why are you out here? I said, first I'm asking you, why are you out here? He said, I'm not here to make a living. This is what I do. I said, well, you out here for the wrong reasons. I'm out here because it's right here. He's like, really? You spending all this money because of this? I said, yes, sir, I sure am.
Oh, here we go. 105 to the 60-foot timer. 687 to the 1,320-foot timer. 194.21. He was already there, but with low ET and top speed, Jerry stays on top. And Ellie Tomlin, 60.
Oh, Chip dug down too deep. Dug his way into the red, and Jerry Savoie has just grabbed his third career win. And you can tell from the reaction at the starting line what it means to win this race.
About 7 days ago, 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, she got up with me and we were sitting down drinking coffee, and I said, Mom, if I die today, don't feel sorry for me. I have accomplished everything in my life that I ever wanted to accomplish. Financially, family, racing was a big bucket list. Fly my own plane, I've done everything. And from here on out, it's whatever God brings and whatever God gives me is what happens. And here we are today at U.S. Nationals. Been here 3 times.
Maybe taking 32 years off and really eating at you for all those years, not knowing if you were ever good enough to be here and do it. Is that a big part of it? Probably so, because when you want something and feel like you're missing that certain link in your life, to come out here and do what we do has been a dream, not only for me, but now I have people coming up to me and saying, you're living our dream. We could never be that good, we could never afford it, but you're living our dream. And I said, man, you don't have to tell me at all about the dream and how it feels. I said, because this is for all of us. Going to a Laplace Dragway in the early 70s, and then going to state capitol, and at an early age of about 16, 17 years old, started racing with Drag Bike Association and IDBA. And I think the biggest influence in my life, to be honest, was 2 people. One was a good friend of mine, Paul Miller, who I still look up to him, even though he is, I mean, literally look up to him. But a really big inspiration to me, and always told me I was good enough. And my most inspiration, and he doesn't even know this, was Terry Vance. That guy in Gulfport, and I don't know the year, it might have been 1976, 75 or 77, but him and Sid Pogue in the World Finals battling out, trying to be the first ones to go 899.9. You know, it seems like really fast back then. And when he went 899, it was like, holy smokes, you know, it was unbelievable. But that guy was a big inspiration to me. I always wanted to run pro stock because I love heads-up racing. I do not like ET bracket racing. I hate it. Some people love it, but it's just not my thing. But that was a big inspiration to me. And then at 20 years old, got married, had some children, and you know, just never could afford it. So at 52 years old, decided to. I told my wife, and she says, you know, why you want to do this? And I said, I don't know, but I'm going to buy a street bike. I'm going to the track and see if I still have something in me. I think first pass on the Hayabusa, I went 920. Coming back up pit road, I was standing on the motorcycle, screaming. And after I was screaming, I couldn't believe it. I said, I can't believe I've been out missing this for 30 years, you know? And then after I did my screaming and ranting and raving, I'm like, oh God, I hope nobody didn't hear me coming back up pit road. But it wasn't 2 months after that, I ran into Antron at a wedding, and he was understanding I was interested in running pro stock, and he suggested, and my friend Paul Miller suggested, go to George Bryce at Star Racing and go to class, and if George said that he thinks you were good enough, then go for it. So it all worked out. Bought all of this from Mr. Schumacher and DSR Racing, and man, it's been a dream, and I'm living everybody's dream. This is not all about me. It was for the first race, but now it's everybody. You know, the fans that dream of doing this, my crew, my family, my whole family's here this weekend. So it's good.
It wouldn't be possible, and I want to say one thing. My good buddy Chip, he actually gave me one, because we had a really bad run. We burned up the clutch last round, and Chip, I love you, brother. And I want to say,
Thank you.
I'm going to tell everybody out there tonight, will you pray for Junior Pippen? He's an awesome guy.
The emotion of the moment and the thoughts that go to Junior Pippen. We're going to check in now with John Kernan.